There's no elevator to the top. You've got to take the stairs. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, especially in the world of success. You are in control of your life. This belongs to you. You're the captain, the master, the foreman, the general, the head. Don't give control of this to anyone else. Get off Instagram, Snapchat, and all these blogs. Stop wasting time and get into something that will really move your life forward. Listen, getting successful isn't a magic trick. You can decide to be rich. It's very doable. But first, you have to think it. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is here. I'm no better than any of you, but if you want to be successful, you have to change. This has to change. Listen to me. What makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact is, though, it's very doable. But you've got to change. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're in a place in your life and you're not happy with it, you have to change some things. You have to make a conscious decision that you're going to change. It doesn't depend on anyone else. It doesn't matter what your mom thinks, your co-workers think, your siblings think, or your children think. They have nothing to do with it. This decision is yours and yours alone. Let me tell you something. You get to decide if you're going to be rich, poor, mediocre, plentiful, happy, or sad. You have a decision to make. It's really not important what most people blogging are saying. Bloggers aren't relevant. They're not movers, shakers, decision makers, or power brokers. So when you spend too much time in the blog world, the Instagram world, the chat world, you're wasting valuable time. If I were young and had what you have, I'd recognize that you're the brightest group of young people to come along in a long time. Millennials are absolutely brilliant because you all have technology. I had no technology growing up. Nothing. You couldn't download a book. You had to go to the library, find the card catalog, pull it open, find the book number, get on the elevator, go to the row, find the book, and hope no one had torn out the page you wanted to read. That's how it used to be. When my mom finally got the money to help educate us, they bought an encyclopedia set, Britannica, Funk, and Wagnalls. Everything you wanted to know was in that encyclopedia. That was all you could know. If you wanted to look up an elephant, you got 2 pages on elephants. That was your knowledge. But now, you have Google. You can Google anything. You have knowledge at your fingertips that can make you great. But if you combine your technology with your parents' and grandparents' work ethic, you could be rich. You could be rich, man. But you cannot erase the work ethic part. There's no getting around it. There's no elevator to the top. You've got to take the stairs. The elevator doesn't go to the top, man. In the world of success, you have to take the stairs. You've got to start getting gritty. I hate seeing young people wasting time, wasting all this technology, just sitting around in a world that's been created for you, where everything is instant. I was arguing with my son the other day. We were having a debate. I thought, man, I'm finally sitting with one of my sons having a healthy debate. I told him from Cleveland to Nashville is about 540 miles, something like that. He Googled it while we were talking and said, "No, Dad, you're wrong. It's 526 miles." I said, 540. It's amazing how much you rely on technology. It's a help. But young people, you have to get gritty. You have to develop some dog in you. You have to understand success. You can't Google success. Go ahead, Google it. You can't Google it. Man, I got something else for you. I've lived long, been exposed to many things. I've seen things you hopefully never will, and I've seen things I hope one day you do. But going and Googling exposure isn't going to take you anywhere. I've been around the world because I traveled it, but I traveled because I made myself uncomfortable. I have a life of convenience now, but to get that life of convenience, you have to live a very uncomfortable life first. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Stop trying to do everything the short way. Stop trying to figure out the easy way because it's not going to happen. I've got news for you. It's not happening. Young people, you have to get messed up sometimes. You have to get dirty, get your feelings hurt, get disappointed, get told no. When you ask someone for money, they'll say no. But when I see someone trying and I say no, I at least try to give them something else. See, I'm not going to hand you a fish sandwich. I'll teach you how to fish, but I'm not giving you a fish sandwich. You can forget that. Once you get this, you can change everything. Do you understand negativity? You can protect yourself from negativity. And that's what stops most people. Negative thoughts. You can coat your mind against negativity. It's a simple exercise. I do it every morning before I walk out the door, so I walk out positive. You know, I get tired sometimes. That's different from being negative. I get mentally drained from my job at times. But to shield your mind from negativity, the way you do it is one simple thing: gratitude. Gratitude erases negativity. Let me show you how this works. If you wake up and start having negative thoughts, man, this isn't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping. I don't feel like myself. Every time you feel that way, stop. Just stop for a second. Start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not what you want, but what you already have. What you have is substantial. You just haven't taken inventory in a while. The fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, and reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can turn a key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you have the opportunity to get it right is another blessing. And I'm just talking to you. I don't even know you. But I could give you 50 things you ought to be grateful for right now. Start coating your mind with gratitude. It'll change everything for you.